Hey, welcome back to another edition of Babyface Brew Review. My name's Alex. I'll be walking you guys and gals through this review for the next few minutes here today. As you can tell by the bottle on your screen, we're going to a Bourbon County release from Goose Island Brewing Company, Chicago, Illinois. This is none other than their Bourbon County brand vanilla stout. Awesome to be here with you guys and gals, like always, reviewing this beer. Super stoked. This is a beer that a friend actually gave to me. I reviewed the Bramble Rye actually a few weeks ago. You can check out that review on my page as well, but really was trying to try this beer out of all of the variants this year. Obviously, you know, the reserve one, not going to get my hands out on that, being on the West Coast, but this was given to me by a friend, so thank you, Paul. Very stoked to be trying this, like I said, reviewing this with you guys and gals here today. So, getting into the specs of the beer, clocking in a whopping 14.9% ABV, and then the IBU content is 60 right there. Hops they're utilizing in this one is Millennium, and then for malts, 2-row black malt, caramel, chocolate, and roasted barley, so some cool stuff going on there. Probably a similar base beer from Bourbon County like always. But getting into the Accolades, probably one of the higher regarded ones this year out of some of the variants. Beer Advocate actually has it a 4.61 out of 5, putting in that world-class category, so it's good to see that there. I don't think the Bramble Rye was that high. Then from Untapped, 4.55 out of 5 caps, from about 7K ratings or so, so some really good stuff there. Bottling date on this puppy is September 5th, 2018, but we're not really worried about this with a big high-octane beer like this one, about $25 or so. Marked up, you might see it closer to $30 from your local bottle shop, but I didn't get the opportunity to stand in the line and do the Bourbon County Black Friday Madness this year. Unfortunately, I have to work, but was able to get my hands on a couple of them. So, nonetheless, sitting here with you guys and gals, so let's crack the cap on this bad boy and see what we got from Goose Island today in Bourbon County brand vanilla stout. I'm sure it will pour an oily, black, viscous-looking liquid in the glass, which it certainly is doing here. Really nice. There, opaque as heck. No light whatsoever penetrating through. A little thin, kind of mocha brown head there. Maybe about a fraction of a pinky's worth there. Mild carbonation, if anything. Really high gravity beer here. See if we swirl it around, if we get any sort of lacing or legs. We will get some legs for sure, you can see there. And lacing, not so much, spotty at best, but really nice looking beer in the glass. And that head actually retaining nicely, kind of very tightly compact bubbles there. So let's get a smell and aroma, because we know that that's what it's all about. Second to taste on this beer. Wow. I mean, the vanilla bean element is just bursting out of the glass. So sitting using Madagascar vanilla. Well, it's got that sort of characteristic, probably extract, I believe, here. But just really permeating out of the glass, and then everything's kind of secondary. Yeah, big sweetness, vanilla, kind of s'mores almost. I get like this bitter cocoa, kind of espresso, dark, you know, French roast coffee kind of smell, burnt toffee, maple syrup, brown sugar, caramel, cherries, maybe some red licorice or so, raisins, dates, figs, your whole Bourbon County dark fruits kind of profile there. Some bourbon as well in this bad boy. Really nice smelling beer. Definitely a dessert beer, without a doubt. Just all these complexities, the sweetness, definitely would pair with a nice, maybe like cheesecake or something like that. So, awesome. Man, I just want to live in there. All right. Cheers, Prost, whatever you want to call it. Bourbon County Vanilla brand stout. Let's see what it's all about. Wow. I mean, up front, like chocolate wafers. I mean, toffee, vanilla, molasses, this bourbon barrel blend, walnuts, roast coffee. Jesus, this is complex, very sweet. Kind of get like this port, like fruit element in there. There's a big sweetness. I think it's the sweetness is amplified in this beer, so it kind of plays down that roasty element. There is some roasty characteristics. I feel like the Bramble Rye, however fruity and jammy it was, maybe a little more roasty than this beer, but it is really, really nice. I mean, it's not so much of an espresso roast, but it's more of like this kind of like medium bold coffee roast taste in there. It's very sweet. It kind of finishes like a fortified, liqueur, whether it's like cognac, port, really, really nice. Then the barrel characteristic comes out towards the back end, as well as that roasty element, and then the vanilla kind of still hanging out as well. Definitely very sweet, vanilla, s'moresy up front, and then you get that barrel characteristic, some toffee, molasses, some fig, walnut characteristic in there. Really nice, but very sweet as well at the same facet, but it blends well together. They did a very good job with this beer, I will say that. Very, very complex. Finishing moderately sweet, not overly roasty like I was alluding to earlier. Some nice coffee notes in there as well. As for a body, it is kind of like full to rich. It's not as full as some of the other Bourbon County beers that I've had. It is oily, kind of coats the palate, from that roastiness characteristic in some of the barrel. Really a true dessert beer, nice mouthfeel. The booze is present, but it's not overwhelming for 14.9%. Let me tell you, it is very well hidden in there compared to some of the other barrel-aged beers out on the market today. They've done a really good job there with masking. It's very smooth and silky as well in this drinkability. Yeah, I mean, I've had to do a few sips. I mean, other reviews I usually have it, like bang, bang, front, middle, back end of the palate. But with this one, there's just so many intricacies and complexities to this beer that each time you take a sip, a new flavor is kind of revealed to yourself. So very interesting there. Yeah, some nice chocolate, like baker's chocolate, notes in there as well. I mean, you get that chocolate wafer almost up front, and that vanilla accenting in such a way. So, man, okay, I'm going to stop talking. As for grade, we're going 96. This is 96 out of 100 for me. This is a really, really solid beer. Might even be 97. We'll go 97. This is an A plus beer for sure. Awesome, awesome stuff from Goose Island. Definitely one of the favorite varietals, that I've had. This one, this variance is really, really good. I'd say 97. Do I like it more than regular Bourbon County? Yes, maybe. I really enjoy the coffee. That's probably one of my favorite barrel-aged beer, but this one is right up there. This is split it with a friend, enjoy it after a nice meal. Really solid. 97 for me, but that's what matters. Matters what you guys and gals think, and you can let me know by leaving in the comment section all down below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What did you think of the 2018 Bourbon County Vanilla Brand Stout? Let me know, guys. Brand Vanilla Stout. Thank you so much to each and every one of you. We hit 1,000 subscribers. You guys are so awesome. I owe everything to you. Thank you so much for keeping this going and watching. Until next time, guys, we'll see y'all again on Babyface Brew Review. Thank you so much for stopping by.